Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning. Let's get to the bag and make $1 million. All right. So, as we can see, we got news here. 9:45. We got some news coming up. So obviously, we're going to be waiting for that. But until then, let's go over what I see so far. So, first thing that comes to mind is we have taken out the previous weekly low on NQ. Okay. Now, when I checked literally a couple of minutes ago, ES didn't do that yet. So there's some bullish SMT right there. Let me check ES because it might have done it by now. Okay, no, it hasn't yet. Not yet, but ES is super close to it. So I'm expecting for that SMT to disappear. Okay. And dreaming we are about to get the W. I'm about to make $1 million live on TV or on YouTube. So ES hasn't done it yet. NQ has, but like I said, we're super close to it on ES. I'm expecting for it to just go ahead and end that SMT. So with that being said, we just got to do a top-down analysis of and see what we think is about to happen. So we're obviously still inside of this weekly imbalance. I believe, because I saw there were some people who were thinking like a market maker sell model was in effect due to the fact we had some bearish SMT at the top between NQ and ES, which is what we pointed out a week and a half ago, I want to say, 2 weeks ago, something like that. We pointed that out, and there was a whole bunch of low resistance liquidity on NQ, like all these lows going up there. So I feel like the objective is met unless they really want to just keep going. I mean, obviously there's more liquidity everywhere, right? Obviously. So right now I'm kind of just waiting to see what's going on, right? Because like we haven't really got a significant pullback into like a PDA rate that's in like premium that would make me want to be like, okay, cool, I'm about to buy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm about to sell. So we're in some difficult waters here, but we just gotta trade what we see. I would love to say I'm bullish still, but I gotta see something happen. You know what I'm saying? I can't just keep saying I'm bullish, and price wants to continue selling off. Like I thought we would have got a pullback. Like if we were gonna continue to sell off, I thought we would have gotten like a pullback. This Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday days, and then if we were gonna continue to sell off, maybe Thursday and Friday, do that, like pull back up into this daily inefficiency sitting up here. But so far we have not done that. So far we have just continued to fall. So I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. We just gonna have to trade what we see and hope for the best. So I do see this little daily fair value gap right here. Could we be trading into that? Possibly, but who knows? Yeah. The past like couple of days, let me see. Yesterday, obviously, I was offside. Wasn't on the right side of the market yesterday. Day before yesterday, obviously, we had a break-even day. So that was Monday, and then Friday, I think I lost a little bit too on stream. So basically, the streams have consisted of no trade day, no trade day, no trade day, no trade day, losing day, break-even day, losing day. So we are bound to catch us a dub sooner rather than later, y'all. So let's see what we can get. If I can just get on the right side of the market, we might be able to knock this out the park. But as y'all can see, man. Oh, hang on. Let me log in. As y'all can see, man, this account is going in the wrong direction. This is not the direction we need to go to. All right, we need to go up, not down. So, We got to get this back on track. I'm gonna be honest. And like this is like the main thing I think that I've been having to deal with um, when it comes to these prop firm challenges. Just dealing with the fluctuations, man. Like, of course, you want to just fly through them, win and trade, win and trade, win and trade, win and trade, boom, be done, right? But I think the psychological factor, you know, is something that I was not expecting for real. I'm gonna be honest. Like when I started this, I was like, I'm about to knock this out in a week, 2 weeks max, right? And obviously it didn't work out that way. So I don't know if I'm still trying to figure out like if I'm being too picky, if I'm being like too patient, because yes, y'all, there is a way for you to be too patient, right? Like a lot of times we'll try to cover up our fear of losing as, oh, I'm just being patient. Like, no, you're just afraid to lose. So, I'm still trying to figure that out, right? But being break even has to be one of the most irritating things. Has to be. So, let's see what we can get today, man. I mean, we already sold off almost 400 points already today, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. 500 point sell off. What was that? Thursday last week? Wednesday. 500 point sell off Wednesday. Had like another 200, 300 point sell off on Thursday. Another 300 point sell off on Friday. I'm like, bro, certainly we're gonna go up at some point, but I mean, it's we just got to get the timing right. Because we get the timing right, it's over. We see what this news do, but I mean, to me, I know ES is taking out that low already now. Yeah, there it is. All right, so there's no more S&T like I thought it was gonna. I knew it was gonna disappear. So now, let me delete this, bro, because we know we're in a weekly imbalance, and this is a daily fair value gap down here. So now, man, we just being patient, bro. Like if it continues to sell off, I can see this being a no trade day, and I would be completely fine with that. Like I said, it's just hard for me to sell right now because I feel like I would be trying to just catch a falling knife. It's like nothing right here other than like if I was gonna play a daily CISD is telling me to sell. Like I know we've been super bearish, but right now we are trading into like bullish PD arrays. We just swept liquidity on the daily. Right now, could we just not care about that? Sure. But as we all know, we got 7 hours, bro, left in this daily candle. For all we know, this daily candle could push down here and then just rally up, especially with the news coming out in 4 minutes. So we got to see. If the news comes out bullish, I would want it to at least come down here and tap into this first before we start seeing some bullish PD arrays form. But what I'm really irritated about is like, bro, where is the uni, bro? Like the uni has been disappeared incognito, MIA. Like, bro, the uni has disappeared right when I needed it. Like it was showing up when I got the account to almost passing. Like we was locked in, knocking them out, knocking them out, knocking them out. Now, where is it at? Look at YM doing the same thing once again. NQ selling off, ES selling off. YM, let's just go higher, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like NQ been trying to switch up on me. I feel like she cheating on me, man. She switching up. She ain't doing what she used to do. How low is that? Tuesday, July 2nd. I mean, technically, still bullish SMT on a higher time frame. On the daily, right? NQ has traded through all these lows. ES has not. Yeah. So technically, bullish SMT on the daily. Is that going to matter? We'll have to see. But let me just fix it like this. We're just going to count that all as one big daily fair value gap. Kev, what's up, man? Hope you have a great trading day, man. Go ahead and knock out another one of them 50Ks. Who is this, bro? And why do they keep freaking calling me, bro? Oh, shoot. I literally said go past one another 50K, and this man already did, bro. Good stuff, Kev. Good stuff, Kev. That's what I'm talking about right there. Good stuff, bro. I literally said go past another 50K, and this man already did it. I can't believe that. Good stuff, Kev. That's what we like to see, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this man low-key trying to make me a believer and just going 50K route. Cause shoot, with this 150K, I've passed 50Ks. I would have passed about 3-4 50Ks by now. It's irritating. He said pass failed in a week. Good stuff, Kev. That's what we like to see, bro. Yeah, I probably should have hit it with a good morning. Yeah, my bad. Oh. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my phone, bro. We haven't even realized that the news dropped. Probably because news didn't do absolutely anything, bro. Like, what is this? It's supposed to be a red folder? Alright, well. News did absolutely nothing. One's bearish, one's bullish. Interesting. So we got no new information off of that. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to remain patient, though. Trying to remain patient. Well, shoot. Ain't got no choice but to be patient. The account has been going in the wrong direction, though. Can't have 2 losing days and then a break-even day. It's no bueno. But at the end of the day, shoot. If we blow this one, y'all know what we gonna do? We go again. We gonna start another one up. And I might really just treat the next one I get. Like, let's say I just blow this one. I might treat the next one I get literally like I was treating my aggressive account. Cause my aggressive account, I was cooking on that thing, man. I was cooking on it. The only thing that messed me up towards the end of the aggressive account was taking an L, and I had one like revenge day, and it kind of blew that one up. But other than that, I was cooking on that thing. But like I said, man, I definitely would say I underestimated these funded account challenges. Get the payout, man. Shoot, I feel like it's obviously just psychological, like a psychological hurdle. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're doing, obviously. You passed 450K combines. So you know how to make money. You know how to make money, bro. So just do the same, bro. You know what? This might be crazy, but shoot, I would say treat the funded account like you're treating a combine. I know that's easier said than done, but I mean, hey, if you can make 3K in a week in a combine, you can do it in what? In a funded account. You've blown 4 to 5K past accounts. Isn't that funny, man? It's like I don't get it, man. Trading is a crazy thing, bro. It really is. It really is, man. Because I mean, theoretically, there's no difference between a combine and a funded account. I was about to say, I thought you meant like 4 to 5K, like in like money spent on like challenge accounts. Mm. Kev, get that payout, man. Cause we need us a little payout in the testimonials tab, bro. Trading is always you versus you, bro. Obviously, y'all have seen me sabotage myself plenty of times, bro. So trading is funny. I think that's why a lot of people quit trading. They don't like to face themselves for real, and they don't like taking responsibility for their choices. You know, especially nowadays in our culture, it's always, oh well, it's this person's fault, it's that person's fault, it's this politician's fault, it's the left, it's the right. Oh, it's my parents' fault, it's this guy's fault. Like everyone loves to blame everyone else, but in trading, it is your fault, bro. It's nobody else's fault but yours. Even if you taking signals from somebody, nobody forced you to press that buy button. Nobody forced you to press that sell button. Like you did that yourself, and people don't like taking accountability, right? Like it's hard. I mean, there's days where I've done something stupid on these charts, and I gotta sit there with myself like, you really just did that. I can't believe you just did that, bro. And I gotta sit there and wait the next trading day, or worse, if you do it on a Friday, you gotta sit the whole weekend thinking about what you did, and you can't even fix it until Monday. It's tough, bro. It's really hard. Mentally, it's draining. It's hard. Trading is hard, bro. Like they said, it's the hardest way to make easy money. Yeah, bro. You've seen me be close to passing one mental lapse, one mental slip up, one day where I just say, F it, and I ruin it, bro. And then you sitting there like, was it really worth it? Like, what? Low key with the aggressive account, low key. Right? I was close to passing that one. Like, the only reason why I blew it was because I didn't want to pay another rebuild. So I tried to get it all, you know. I was forced in trades, and it was like really rough. Yeah, man, I low key missed the aggressive account, but even though I did get better results when I was trading with that, I do feel like I kind of got some bad habits with it too. Like I was more willing to do things I know I shouldn't be doing in the aggressive account than um, in like my regular account, and they kind of translated to the regular account. That's why I didn't renew the aggressive one because I was like, bro, I got bad habits, and now they're starting to leak over to my regular account. I might do an aggressive 50K. I mean, at that point, it's like whatever. We're in the macro too. Still absolutely nothing happening. I wouldn't be surprised if we get nothing today. Oh shoot. Would you look at YM? This looks pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie to you. The problem is gold is in between like two PD rays. There's like a super small bullish FEG right here. Super small, but it's still there. Yeah, man. It's that. I think it's that greed factor. Right? And I feel like the more you feed it, it's kind of like it's wraps. It's literally wraps. The more you feed it. Like you want it now. You want the 20K day now, and it's like, bro, if you just pass, well, if you just get your 500 accounts, you know what I'm saying? A 4K day, which I mean, it sounds crazy, and it low key is, but like it's not that crazy to get a 4K day. You get that across 5 accounts. That's your 20K right there. And I think what you're doing is low key smart because the more funded accounts you have, the less you have to hold trades. Like a $500 day across 4 accounts is 2K actually. So, you know what I'm saying? You can walk away easily or you can take your profits easier. You know what I'm saying? So, even though in theory, right, a 50K, you can't make as much. But shoot, I mean, like I said, you get 550Ks, 450Ks, whatever you're gonna do. You say you're gonna get 150K for the fifth. Shoot, $1,000 day across 4 accounts, 5 accounts is 5,000. That ain't nothing to scoff at, which is hilarious, bro. As traders, we be scoffing at, man. I only made 500. I only made 1,000. Like we be making $500 or $1,000 on the regular. Like we don't, bro. At least I don't. I can't speak for nobody else, but I don't do that. I ain't never had a job that paid me $500 a day, $1,000 a day. And I'm over here. I'm over here like 500 is nothing, 600 is nothing. Hey man, $600 a day, 5 days or 4 days, because typically you always gonna have a one day where you just don't trade. That's $2,400, almost 10K a month. Yeah, see, facts. As long as I get 50 cents on my butt. Another fact. I'm trying to figure out like when that switch flipped for me as a trader. Like, because when I first started, right, I used to be super excited when I made like $50 or $60, right? But somehow, some way, the switch flipped, and like I started acting like it wasn't good enough. It could have been just from watching other successful people, which is kind of why I started this YouTube channel. Like, I feel like no one really showed the journey from beginning to end. Now, technically, I didn't start my YouTube channel at the beginning. Um, I started it towards the tail end of me being unprofitable. Then y'all see me go from unprofitable to break even, right? And now I'm trying to document the journey from break even to profitable. So I'm just showing it, number one, for myself, number two, for others, number three, possibly for my future kids later, so they can see that, yeah, dad didn't jump out the gate cooking up. There were some growing pains. So like, I think that's the problem, man. Too many people, they start documenting things and going on YouTube, and it's like it gives a false perception that they just came out the gate hitting bombs. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, that's not it. That's not the journey, bro. And like what I'm liking now is that I'm starting to see more, like, on my homepage on YouTube, more people like unprofitable trader does this, or unprofitable trader live trading, or something like that. Like, that's good for the community, bro. And people documenting their journeys and showing people, their respective process. Some people may get profitable in a year. Some people may get profitable in a couple months, right? 6 months or whatever. Some people may come out the gate swinging, but it's good for everyone to show their different journeys, so it can help others down the line. Yeah, facts, bro. $5, $20, man. You used to think you was rich when you was making that, and now it's like, only made $20. Now, granted, $20 definitely ain't nothing, but shoot, it used to be fun. Right? I kind of miss that, first time trader vibe. It's like when I was new, I had no fear whatsoever, bro. I would pull the trigger on whatever, and that was due to ignorance, obviously, but it was also kind of freeing. Not yet. Let's add an alert on this lower daily fair value gap. I think ES is about to, or could possibly take out this low down here, which would ruin the SMT. Nah, for real. I had 8 indicators. I tried every indicator too. Every single one. I did the alligator strategy. I did the what was it, Bollinger Bands. I did the regular MA cross, fractals, what, the parabolic SAR, what's the other one? Stochastic. I had everything, bro. I literally had everything. All right, so NQ just tapped into that daily fair value gap. Do I think it's gonna mean something? Possibly, but I don't know, y'all. But how this is cooking up right now, it's looking like a possible no trade day. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let me delete this because I know we are in a huge daily imbalance. I can kind of just IM Academy days for me. One thing I think about too though is I low key I'm like, bro, where would I be if I took trading serious from day one? Because I didn't take trading serious day one. And when I first learned about it, I was looking for an indicator that can just help me make money. And I remember I thought the alligator was it, but I was like, oh, all I gotta do is wait for these lines to cross, and I'll just hit buy or sell, and I'll make money. Sign me up, right? Obviously, it ain't that simple. But like my whole first year trading, I was literally just looking for a shortcut. I wasn't even trying to learn how to trade for it. So that was a year of wasted time. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about futures. I just didn't know about futures. Right? I was introduced to forex, and I kind of stuck with that because that's what I knew. If I would have known that futures wasn't that big of a jump, I probably would have switched to futures earlier. Low key. Yeah, man. But everything went the way it was supposed to go. I'm saying I told y'all back in 2022, I was praying to God and asked God what I should be doing, and He brought up forex. Right? Did I think I was going to end up at futures? No. I thought I was going to be doing forex. Sometimes God will start you off somewhere just to expose you to something else later on. Right? So everything's going the way it's supposed to. Look at this foolishness, bro. That's true too. A lot of stuff had to happen in the forex space before we all got up out of there. So again, that's just another example of everything went the way it was supposed to go. Because not only did a lot of stuff happen in the forex space, a lot of it happened quickly. Like it was crazy. Are we gonna get a trade today? Yep. FTMO. All of them, man. And what really did it for me was when the brokers started taking us off of MetaTrader and wanted us to get on their platforms. I was like, oh nah, bro. Y'all trying to get me on y'all platform so y'all can better manipulate me. Like, nah, I'm good on that. Like I tried when I was with Sway Markets, I tried their little Sway charts or whatever. No sir, bro. I hated that platform. I remember they reached out to me like after I left, like a month or two after I left, they reached out like, "Hey, we did some changes." Da, 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 da. Like, bro, I don't care about them changes, bro. It's over. Y'all ruined it already. I do not want to trade with y'all no more. Y'all see what the market is doing, bro? It keeps making these little equal highs, bro, making me just want to be bullish, bro. These equal highs in London, like, come on. Like, look at these untouched highs. Market maker buy model, low key, low key. Tell you what, if we get this, They kicked me off, bro. They kicked me off because I wasn't doing enough for them. Yeah, they kicked me off. They took away my link. They sent me an email. They're like, we're gonna unfortunately have to go our separate ways. I said, well, y'all do what y'all gotta do. I'm like, first of all, bro, I think I had one person that used my link, and I got nothing, bro. So I'm like, oh yeah, nah, I'm good on that. All you gotta do is play my money one time, and it's over for you. The job hunt is horrible, bro. I got one interview tomorrow after applying for like, I can't even tell you how many jobs I applied for now, bro. But it's crazy. I got one interview tomorrow, so we'll have to see. Only thing with that job is, if I did get it, and if I can't finesse my start time, I would have to. I might have to just turn into a London session trader, or figure something else out. I don't know. It would be a challenge to still trade New York session. Like the live streams would definitely stop, or at least they wouldn't be New York anymore. I would have to do it like a London session stream, but even that would be like kind of crazy. My dad made some money today. My dad made some money today. That's good. Yeah, man. The guy's gonna have to. He got to cook up something, man. But we all know God is the master of cooking up plays. So, but even if I do gotta switch the session I trade for a certain period of time, for a season of my life, that may be what I need. Who knows? Good God, man. We're just not gonna get what I want to get. One thing I'm trying to do is like not let the mindset get in my head of like, oh man, if I get this job and I gotta go to work during my regular trading session, then it's over. Like, it's not over. It's just I would have to switch up how I do things. I gotta turn off these notifications. I don't know, y'all. Looks like we may just have us another no trade day after another overnight fall off a cliff session. But could we possibly? Hang on. I'm just pulling at straws here, but could we possibly have us a accumulate in London? Could be manipulating down to possibly distribute back higher. If that is what's happening, then we're cooked because that's not going to happen in AM session. I wasn't expecting what, almost 2,000 point fall off in the past week and a half. Wasn't expecting that. Shoot, more than that. The past 2 weeks, we've oh shoot, not more than that. But in the past 2 weeks, we've sold off 1,500 points. Wasn't expecting that. I'll tell you that. I'm saying we may be cooked, man. I may not be. We may be looking at a no trade day, y'all. Especially now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not looking to sell. Obviously, we've already sold off 400 points. Do I want to bank on them selling off some more? Not really. We just tapped into a 4-hour PDRA. Are we gonna bounce there? And now low-key being on a 5-minute is hilarious because since we have such a big range, like you would think this little bit doesn't look like a lot, but just this one candle from here to there is a 60-point candle. From the low to the high is 95 points. Right, so being on the 5-minute is low-key gonna give you a huge stop loss. So if anything, we gotta get on this 1-minute chart and try to find something. The good news is, ladies and gentlemen, we have my rebuild was yesterday, and we took an L on a rebuild day, unfortunately. So we got another 29 days to make $5,300. You know the trading day getting bad when I gotta look at gold to see if I can get some on gold. That boy Ken live. Oh, he is. Let me talk about this. Let me talk about this bop. Hang on.
No, but we just got saved by the bell. You better believe I'm gonna get my entries back in there if we start respecting.
Look at this, man. He got a girl. Hey, look at it. Hey, Fatima, that's his girl.
Yes, to believe that. But this could be a unicorn in the other direction. 50% of this gap. Damn, this could be a retest of this inversion gap. It's like, damn, like what couldn't it be, bro? And this would have been break even if we wouldn't have thrown that extra entry on.
Look at him trading the bop. See what I'm saying?
Confident if we close all bullish like this though. Like, god damn.
See how he trading the bop and it's stressing him out? That's what happens when you trade gold. I see he still ain't looking at his doggone chat. About to get on this man.
How do we want to close? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me how we want to close. Close right there.
Still ain't reading his chats, bro.
We want to close at more like 110. That's what I'm feeling.
We gonna leave Ken alone right now.
So all these gaps.
I'm trying to figure out if I'd be tripping if I just take like the first bullish PD, right? If we don't get nothing today, your boy will just call it a day. No PM session. And I'll show up again tomorrow. By the way, since I got y'all on here, next Thursday and next Friday, I will not be streaming. I'm gonna be in Orlando. So next Thursday, next Friday, no stream. Probably won't even be able to trade on Thursday, low key. And Friday, I might be able to trade. Look at this boy. I should put like 15 contracts on and fade him to the downside. Since he ruined my trade, bro. Market makers, all we need is one setup. That's all we need. My God. Doesn't this 2 minute look clean, bro? Would I be tripping if I take the first bullish PD ray? That's the question of the day. Doyle lost Monday and Tuesday. So it's not just me. That's straight though, because we all know Doyle. He known for catching him a big play. So he'll make whatever he lost back. What is the dollar doing, bro? What is this? What did I mark on this? Oh, this is the daily fair value gap. Oh, so we're selling off with the dollar. We're going in the same direction with the dollar. When typically they have an inverse effect. So we really should be bullish. Yet we're selling off with the dollar. Interesting. Yeah, see, that's why I need me a little 20K week. Nothing crazy. Yeah, see, with how much NQ has been falling off a cliff, you would think that the dollar is shooting to the moon, but it's not. All right, definitely in these trading conditions, I'm a be a one and done guy. Cause I'm not liking what I'm seeing for real, for real. You got some bullish SMT. With these lows. A slight clue, not a great clue. It's a slight clue. Mm-mm-mm-mm. This is definitely gonna be a day where like I'm done at like 11:10. So I'm gonna give it one more macro. I'm gonna be done at 11:10. Look at this boy Bob. There you go. Let me go to the
I
Discord.
filled the daily gap, retested the highs. Damn, and through a 3 minute setup.
Come on, Discord. It's taking so long.
I hope I'm not just on the wrong side of the market today. That there would suck. Just being honest. I was just straight up, flat down, on the wrong side of the market. That would suck. And it's honestly looking like I am. Because this early on in the candle, bro, a second in, we push up like that. If we close with no bottom wick, that would be beautiful. Don't, like, I can't lie, that would be beautiful. But the odds that this whole candle just stay bullish the whole time, it's not likely. It does happen every once in a while when a bullish candle doesn't have a bottom wick. It does.
You gotta lock in because I think NQ about to throw something. NQ, please. If NQ does me wrong today, man, I ain't gonna. I think she has been talking to gold if she does me wrong today. Now, this is displacement, ladies and gentlemen. If we can stay strong like that. Don't create a top wick, please, for the love of God. I'm staying on the 2 minute because the 2 minute looks better. Oh my god. I'm gonna remain hopeful. That could have been the Bulls letting us know they're about to step in. They just letting us know they're here. You know what I'm saying? You say call it. I can't, man. I can't. Not yet. I'm gonna give it to 11:10 though. 11:10 at 10:50 to 11:10 macro. That's gonna be my last little window for real. Where if I don't get nothing right now, I'll expect to get something in. But if we just continue to sell off, then oh well. I'm lowering the risk today for sure. I'm not using two contracts, even if I get a setup that can handle two contracts. I'm using one contract today for sure. So I'm gonna live to trade another day. Trust me. Trust me, I'm gonna live to trade another day. We're gonna do one contract. Super light, nothing crazy. And yeah. I'm not gonna full port on live stream, not yet. Maybe once I get some, you know, payouts under my belt, you know, I might just send it with 15 contracts and see what happens. $10.30 candle. I bet you with some inverse fair value gap traders that's waiting for this to get inverse, and they gonna pull the trigger because we are in a daily fair value gap. I just can't trade inverse fair value gaps, bro. I did it yesterday, and I remembered why I don't do it. Because like your stop loss is kind of is wonky. All we need is one bullish fair value gap on these lower time frames, bro, and I will pull the trigger. I will fade all of the sellers, bro. I will take them on by myself. Because in my head, I'm thinking certainly we're not going to sell off anymore today. Not without a pullback. Yeah, like I said, one contract. Because with one contract, if we catch a bullish move, right, we have more than enough range to honestly have a crazy day with one contract if I decided to hold an extended period of time. But we gotta get it set up. Look at this man. Stress. That boy came by to have himself like a little $2,000 day. Mm-mm-mm. Maybe we're just creating liquidity for the macro to then swipe these lows. A little swipey right there. Get us a bullish PD array, take off to the moon. Patience, young Padawan. Gonna go lower, huh? Yeah, we're gonna be waiting for the macro. Macro gives me a bullish PD array. I'm pulling the trigger, bro. Now we got SMT between ES and NQ. Just flipped. All right. Um. So what I'm looking for to enter, I'm looking for like something bullish to form, right? So me personally, I trade fair value gaps, the unicorn. Um, Some of that, if you're brand new, you're probably like, what the heck is that? Um, that's just a little bit, I'm gonna say intermediate to advanced. So if you're brand new, obviously get the basics down. Once you get the basics down, um, I would say start jumping in. Well, start looking on YouTube for different strategies that you can use. Because the fact of the matter is, every single strategy that you see out there on YouTube works. It's just a question of does it work for you, right? So just because you see someone else being super successful trading something, um, it doesn't mean that you're going to be successful trading with that same strategy. So if you're brand new, we don't jump into the live account. Please don't do that. Not yet. Um, Stay in that demo account and start testing out different strategies and seeing what you like, and seeing what you have the most success with, right? Um, so what I'm looking for a bullish. They call it PD arrays, okay, but basically a fair value gap. So I'll just show you with a bearish example, but a fair value gap is a 3 candle sequence, okay, right? So we're gonna use this as candle 1, candle 2, then candle 3, right? With those 3 candles, okay, if the bottom wick does not overlap or touch with the top wick of the third, if the bottom wick of the first candle and the top wick of the third candle do not overlap or touch, that is what's called a fair value gap, right? That is an imbalance in the market, and the market makers like to trade back into those areas because this is a point of inefficient price action, right? And what that means is they moved away from here too fast and they left some people behind. So the theory is they are going to come back into that area, get some more people in on the move to then continue in the direction that they are looking for. So that is a bearish example. A bullish example is just the opposite of that, right? So a bullish example is right here. All right. It is when the top wick of the first candle here and the bottom wick of the third candle here do not overlap or touch, creating a fair value gap. And as you can see, they tapped into it and then continued higher. So I hope that makes sense. So what I'm waiting to see is, since we've already sold off, 467 points, I don't really want to sell. Not really. Not as a scalper, at least. So I want to see a bullish fair value gap or something telling me that, hey, we're about to go higher. We're about to get a retracement. So really right now I'm waiting on a retracement play. And those are definitely more risky because what you're trying to do is you're trying to time the bottom, right? And you don't know when the bottom is going to be. So it's definitely a little bit more risky. But if I see a clean one in the next 30 minutes, I will go ahead and take it. But honestly, man, if you're brand new, you're probably gonna be confused about how I trade, bro. So right now, this stuff, you don't need to worry about any of this stuff I'm talking about. You need to worry about, basics, right? Get the basics down. Even learning support and resistance, even though I don't use support and resistance, but like just getting a basic foundation of all of that stuff is good for you. But I definitely would say hold off using your real money until you get comfortable and confident, like in the demo account. But the thing with the demo account is you got to make sure you're being realistic in the demo account, right? A lot of people, they'll have $1 million balance in a demo account and they make $100,000 and they're like, oh man, see, I'm great at trading. It's like, bro, no, you're not. You're literally you're being unrealistic, right? So start a demo account with whatever broker, and put like a realistic amount in there and do a realistic risk per trade, right? If you got a $10,000 account and you're not going to be risking $1,000 per trade, then don't risk $1,000 per trade. Risk what you would risk if that was your actual money. Treat it like it was your actual money, and get comfortable doing that. That's where I messed up. Like I didn't even do a demo account when I first got started trading. I literally started a live account and started, taking signals and trying to trade for myself. So stay in the demo for as long as you can until you get comfortable. Um, and then that's when you can start thinking about starting a live account. Lord, we need this macro to save us, bro. Macro in 5.5 minutes. If we don't get nothing in that, I'm off. I'm going to, I don't know. That's the trade futures. Um, if you are living in the U.S. and if you are trading forex, I would recommend you just go ahead and switch to futures. Right now, you're not going to have access to all of, the forex pairs. Um, but if you trade the indices and stuff like that, I would say it is better for you. Number one, you're trading on a centralized market, right? Meaning that everyone is seeing the same data. Um, there is no manipulation in the data that you're seeing. Contrast that to a forex broker, right? They're a CFD broker. They're not regulated. They're not on a centralized market, meaning your broker is basically having you trade on a simulated market, right? So you're not trading the actual market. They're just copying the real market and showing you the data, which means it's easier for them to manipulate it, right? Stop you out real quick, um, and then go in your favor, right? Like sometimes if you were to look at a forex chart, like of any broker, you'll see a crazy wick. Then if you were to come to like the actual like NQ, which is like the actual market, right? You would see like, bro, that wick wasn't even made. So where did that come from? That came from your broker manipulating you, right? That's number one. Futures and options, oh, bro. Mm, I don't know too much about options. I'm gonna be real. Um, I have heard that it is very confusing as far as like the Greeks and all that. So I can't really speak on options. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I have never even looked into options, right? So I can't speak on options, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's looking like we trying to just sell today, man. If this macro does absolutely nothing in the next 3 minutes, I might even call it by 11, bro. If we don't get something by 11 o'clock, I'm out of here. So I gotta be in something or see something forming by 11. Because if we just gonna sell off all day, they can do that by themselves, bro. Look at YM, man. Bro, can I click on that, please? Thank you. All right. 1 minute until the macro, bro. 1 minute before the moment of truth. We have now sold off another 500 points for the day. We gotta see if today is gonna end like, Wednesday of last week. That's crazy. 2 Wednesdays in a row, bro. They just fall off a cliff. I should have known. And the crazy thing is, bro, it's like creating equal highs on the way down, bro. Like, look at all this, bro. All I know is when you get that bullish run, it is going to go crazy. Whenever that may be. The macro is here. What are we about to do? Let me know so I can go on about my business. And I ain't talking about no little baby fair value gap either. I need like a clear, nice, bullish displacement. If we don't get that, it's over. Mm-hmm. I gotta get the actual contract for ES. Oh, brother. This is no bueno. This is crazy. We're gonna use that low. All right, we're about to tap into a new 4-hour FVG. Let's see if we get something bullish out of that. We got 6 minutes before I call it. And we just have a no trade there. Oh, this man. Oh, this stop triggered. I've never traded UJ on TradingView. Oh. That's how you know the market ain't doing nothing, bro. I'm looking at features I never looked at on TradingView, bro. It's looking like a smooth no trading day. I'm glad that boy Ken finally caught his little dub. Shout out to him. With the bot. I mean, like you said, that's his bot, bro. Yeah, y'all. To say it's not looking good is an understatement. To say it's not looking good is an understatement. Watch it just freaking bait me into something, bro. Oh, we're getting displacement, guys. I don't know, man. I think I'm good, low key. Crazy, bruh. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's just hope all these highs get left for tomorrow and we are able to catch us a setup trading into them. Because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and call it. Didn't see what I wanted to see today, unfortunately. So, no trade day from your boy. I appreciate you guys all showing up, interacting. You know, it's always good conversation. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it, man. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will be back here same time tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, ready to catch a dub, man. So, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I'll catch you guys later.